Hey guys, it's me, Hunter. I'm back with the one video I think a lot of you guys, I hope a lot of you guys are waiting for this summer. My 2017 Clone Army. Let's take a look at it. I have my camera on a stand, but we'll take a look at the full thing. In total, it is 409 clones and 90 vehicles. If you remember what last year's total was, that's actually 2 clone troopers short and 5 vehicles more. Crazy, right? And when I get into the figure segment and in the vehicle segment, I'll kind of explain why. But for some odd reason, I've ran the numbers 7 times, and I always come up 2 clones short from last year. So for whatever reason, I'm 2 clones short from last year. But still, I think 409 is very impressive for only doing a Clone Army video for 4 years. And starting in about 2008 is when I started collecting clones, or Lego in general, especially Star Wars. I think it's a great count, and I never thought I'd be this far. I was always thinking, if I got 100, I was lucky. So it's been really nice to do this. The reason why I'm kind of sentimental like this is because unless the clones strike back in Lego form, this will be my last Clone Army. I will, however, always be doing Clone Army update videos yearly. So Clone Army custom updates. So I have my Clone Army customs collection. I'll always do an update video, at least for those guys every year, as long as I keep buying more. Without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at the clone troopers. Alright, guys, we're going to get into the clones first. So up front, I have my 9 leaders. This includes the doubles, but it does not include my custom Captain Locke and my custom Commander Bly. But anyways, up front, overall, we have Commander Cody, Commander Wolf, 2 Grease. I changed his pants or his legs out for a custom I was working on. Like I said, custom Commander Bly, Commander Fox, Captain Rex Phase 1, Captain Locke Phase 1, because I did also do a custom Commander Locke Captain Locke, my bad, Captain Locke Phase 2. I should have put him up here, but I ended up not. Captain Rex Phase 2, and 2 Phase 2 Commander Grease. So that's 9 plus the 2 customs. Up in front, we have 1 Commander, 1 Captain, 1 Lieutenant, and 1 Sergeant. But overall, I have 4 Lieutenants and 7 Sergeants. So there's the other 3 Lieutenants and the other 6 Sergeants. Gotta scoot forward a little bit. I have 21 Episode 2. Sorry. Gotta double check that. Yep. Episode 2 clones. 10 gunners. 5 pilots. 2 don't have helmets. I'm working on getting helmets for them now. I have 53 of my Clone Wars clone troopers. And up front is my probably one of my earliest customs. Just Echo, all I did was put a blue dot on his chest plate because to represent the handprint, because back then I was like 12, maybe a little, probably not. I don't want to do the math right now. I've been doing too much math today. But yeah, behind them, we have 13 Bomb Squad. Bring it up to Horn Company, back up in front. We got 9 Horn Company. 1 Phase 1 Wolf Pack and 1 Phase 1 212th. They're both the Clone Wars versions. I have 10 regular ARF troopers, and then 5 Rancor ARFs. Up front here we have our 501st with a Clone Army Customs Apo helmet. I count that figure as just a standard 501st figure, because actually somehow I lost the helmet, so that's what I did with him. Anyways, 501st, we have 19 of those guys, and then we have 4 501st pilots, 2 of the yellow or Clone Wars 212ths. They came out yellow in Lego. We all know they're orange. Wolfpack, we have 8. I have 11 Clone Wars Shock Troopers. Just want to double check that. Yes, 11 Clone Wars Shock Troopers. 15 of these newer Phase 2 Episode 3 Troopers. I have 12 standard Phase 2 212th. 16 airborne, my bad, 16 airborne troopers. Alright, we gotta just start scooting down now. Take my computer with me. Actually, we're getting through this pretty quick. For some reason, I thought this would take a little longer. For our 41st Elite, We got 17 of the regular guys. Up front I have my custom Sergeant Ridge. All he has is some CAC gear. And then I have 17 of these Scout Troopers, 41st Elite. Makes more sense why I have those. Along with one of the 2008 Scout Troopers. I included him in the count. So 1 out of the 17 is a 2008 version. Love it. I got 7 91st Recon. I gave, just like the Sergeant Ridge, he's the one up front kind of represents Commander Neo. I may order a CAC version, I may not, so that's why I did that. Going up to my Geonosis Troopers, we have 14 of both the regular Geonosis Troopers and 14 of the airborne Geonosis Troopers. We have 3 Lego ARC Troopers. 6 just regular 2008 Episode 3 Phase 2 Clone Troopers. 7 2008 Episode 3 Phase 2 Shock Troopers. 327th Sky Corps. I got 4 of those guys, once again from 2008 Episode 3 Phase 2. 1 2008 Episode 3 Phase 2 91st Reconnaissance Trooper. We have 5 of these Episode 3 pilots, 6 of the Phase 2 pilots. I didn't know how to differ or like categorize them differently, so these guys are the Episode 3, these guys are the Phase 2. I have 8 of my custom officers, clone officers. All I did is I just took the Death Star troopers, put clone heads on them, just because I didn't have a need, and really I can rotate them in if I want to, but figure-wise, they were going to count as clone officers, so you won't really see many, if any, Death Trooper or Death Star officers in my Imperial Army. Up front, I always got to give a shout-out to the guy who really got me into Lego YouTube is Chris Productions. I watch this stuff all the time. In one of his mock series, he used these guys. I call them the Forest Scout Troopers. I don't exactly remember what he called them. But, so I got 7 of those guys. I got 2 random clones right now, random 501st clones, and then 1 501st ARF. I got Wolf, Rex, and Gregor from Star Wars Rebels. I added them in here. I took a poll online on my Instagram, and a lot of people did want to see these characters in the Army. So I did put them in the Army. Then overall, I have 31. Let me double check. Yeah, 31 personal customs, and that does include the Bly and the Captain Lock you saw up front. Some of the guys up front, I have my customs Captain Signs, Lieutenant Slipstream. I have Jesse. Outside of armor, let's see if it'll focus. I don't know if it will. Yeah, outside of armor and in armor as an ARC Trooper. I just went through the first row, but otherwise, like some other ones to point out, I have my Captain Helix in Phase 1, Phase 2. Like I said, Phase 2 Captain Lock, my custom Rex and Wolf, just a whole bunch of personal customs. And then finally to the official, or pay-for customs, we have 19 Clone Army customs, or 18, my bad, 18 Clone Army custom guys, and 1 Clone Army Project Clone Trooper. So that wraps it up for the figures, guys. I'll give you another kind of overview of all the clones. 409 in total. If you want to also add that up, believe me, I was actually recording this section for the first time, and I stopped and I recounted because I thought I missed a section when I was doing the math. It's all on my computer, but some jump pages. But yeah, it should be 409 clone troopers, guys. So let's go right ahead and jump into the 90 vehicles. Alright guys, I was having some SD card troubles, but we're back, so I'm going to have 90 vehicles in total. It's going to include a couple microfighters, full-size sets, polybags, and then custom polybags. The polybags and custom polybags and microfighters I ran by my followers on Instagram, and a lot of them wanted to see it included in the Army, so I'm going to hop right into it. First, right off the bat, we got my favorite set, Lego Star Wars set, the 2008 ATTE. I got 2 of them. One's a little bit more modified, one's only modified in the cannon. I like adding the extra cylinder, makes it look a little longer. Then I have the Captain Rex's ATTE. I included Rex, Wolf, and Gregor from Rebels on this Army and I double checked, and I think if they're included, definitely I believe their walkers should be included. So I have one Captain Rex ATTE. I got 3 ATAP walkers. One's the new 2013 one, 2013, 2014, and then we got 2 2008 versions. I also have the brand new turbo tank, a little small, obviously, but the detailing on it's great, and I really do like it. It's the only one I've been able to pick up. Almost picked up a second, I might, but I can't guarantee that. Going right from our large turbo tank, we got our 2 turbo tank microfighters. We got our 2008, I believe, Bark Speeder Battle Pack sets, or speeders. We got 4 of these little clone turrets. I included them in all my other videos, so I can't leave them out this time. I got the Bark Speeder with sidecar, got one of those. 1 Freako Speeder. I got 6, right? Let me just double check. Yeah, 6 Bark Speeder bikes, the latest battle pack, along with 1 from the cannon, so 7. No, 6. It is 6. Nope, 7. Sorry. So it's going to be 7 in all. 1 of them is the one from the droid heavy cannon, and then 6 are battle packs. I got 9 91st Reconnaissance Bark Speeders. That's Luke and my set Bark Speeders. I have 6 501st ATRTs. Then I have 10 of the Battle Pack ATRTs, so those little Battle Pack walkers. I gotta drag my thing with me. I got 6 Geonosis walkers. I got 1 of the old 2008 hover tank. 1 custom, I call them clone FOBs. We saw them in the Attack of the Clones, what they're standing at. I have 2 of the actual battle packs and 1 custom one. I found this online a couple years back, and it takes 4 of these to make, roughly. It only includes pieces from that set. I modified it a little bit from that version, changed some of the stuff on the side, but otherwise that's what it is. We have 1 Swamp Speeder. We have 3 Swamp Speeder battle packs. 4 of these AV7. I want to make sure I'm saying it right. That's why I have it right on my list. I have, yeah, AV7. I got 3 of these. One of my coworkers' cousins was selling 2 of them, so I picked them up. I got 4 of the battle pack cannons. Then up here I have 1 of the latest ATRTs. I got 2 of my personal ATRTs. Sorry, I'm thinking as I'm talking. I based them obviously off of this guy, the one that came to 2010 turbo tank. Then I have a V19 Torrent. Who does not love your V19 Torrent? It's still probably one up there with one of my favorite sets. I just like the wings fold down. It's a larger set. It was only like 60 bucks. I loved it. I got 2 Z95 Headhunters, 2 ARC 170s, 1 Republic Frigate, 1 Republic Shuttle, 1 V-Wing, 1 Police Gunship, 3 Attack Gunships, all the 2008 versions. Here we have 3 modified polybag Venator cruisers. Really, they would only be flat, but what I did is I added a second layer on the bottom. My custom version, so it's just super long, super big. And then a little mini V19 Torrent polybag. So that should be it. 90 or even 91 vehicles, in all honesty. I actually don't think I counted this walker. So it's either 90 or 91. I'm very proud. Did not think I'd have this many sets. I actually almost took all 10 or almost half of those walkers apart. But anyways, that's all the vehicles, guys. Before I ramble on, let's go ahead and end out the video of the 2017 CoolRidge Productions Clone Army. Alright guys, so that wraps up this year's 2017 LEGO Clone Army. For the past 4 years I've been doing these and I love it. I haven't done it as long as a lot of the other guys out there, but it's really fun to pull the collection out, take a look at it as a whole, not just all crammed together on shelves, crammed in boxes. It's really great to just look at as a whole. So I recommend, even whether you make yours public or not, go ahead, pull out, whether it's 400 like mine, a couple thousand like some of the big guys out there, or maybe, 25, 30. Pull them out and look at them. It's cool to see it all lined up, all the sets. it really takes your breath away, at least the first time you look at it. I've had this up for probably about a day, so it's kind of losing its luster. It's more like, ah, crap, I got to pack it all up again. But let me tell you, it's really cool to look at for the first time. I remember when I did this back in 2014, I was so shocked. And then 2015, I don't think, 2015 or 2016 was a really big blow because I made a huge jump. I jumped like almost 200 clone troopers in 1 year. So it was pretty nice. I want to thank you all for watching, definitely. A couple things I did want to mention. The Clone Army custom figures. I'll be doing an update video for those every year since I am deciding this will be the last Clone Army unless we hear anything else from LEGO. Unless there comes a spike and like, okay, they're going to go back there and do Episode 2 and Episode 3 and Clone Wars sets, then I may pull the army out again. Otherwise, just stay tuned for the Clone Army Customs update videos because I know that will for sure grow. Also, those little blue ATRTs, if you like those, I do have a video showing you how to build those. So go ahead. It's one of my popular videos. Please go and check that out, guys. It's some of the better work I've done in custom vehicles. I'm really happy with it. Obviously, a lot of people out there are, so go and check that out. If you like what I called the forward operating base, Clone FOB, the one you see in Attack of the Clones, the large one, just search on YouTube, guys. You'll find it. I don't exactly know what to call it. Maybe Large 2013 Clone Battle Pack. I'm not exactly sure. It's been years since I looked it up, but you can find that online for sure. And I just want to say again, thank you for tuning in. I will be doing Stormtrooper and First Order, possibly Rebel, Resistance, and Droid, but I want to get the white armored armies out first. That's kind of what I call it, or the... Really, you see people doing Stormtrooper clone and I guess First Order now armies. You don't see too many people yanking out their Rebel army or yanking out their droids, or droids more than Rebels and Resistance, but still you don't see those three armies as much, so I may do them, I may not. Comment below, guys. Let me know. Really, let me know. I'd love to get your feedback. I just reached over 4,000 on Instagram, so go follow me there, guys. You get a lot more updates more often. I post anywhere from 1 to 3 times a day. Usually, occasionally when I get bogged down, I won't post a lot, but that's usually my standard postings. And then once I reach 500 here on YouTube, I will be doing another contest. I think I'm only a couple short. So around 500, 600 subscribers, I'll do another contest there. And I think that's really it, guys. So please rate, comment, subscribe. I'll give you guys another full view of the 2017 CoolRidge Production Clone Army. And we'll end it there, guys. So please rate, comment, subscribe, share it around. Have a wonderful day.